Hey there y'all, this is Hades, and today we are discussing Ragnarok, Apocalypse, Chapter 7, The Traitorous Titan. And freaking excellent chapter. I really love the backstory for Prometheus, it's freaking great. And alright, before we go into the review, if you like content like this, please consider subscribing, I greatly appreciate it. Alright, now that that's done, let's just dive right into the review, shall we? Alright, let's just dive in. As Jar essentially says, that yes, Prometheus landed a sneak attack on Monkey King, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of it. How Prometheus did it right before the match officially started, even though Sun Wukong essentially does say, like it's okay, I was gonna let him have the first attack essentially, because as a handicap. So when I first heard that, I was like, okay, the writers are covering their butts, it's fine. I'm still not a fan of it, but also as a handicap, so that makes me think Sun Wukong, I don't think he's cocky, but in actual mythology, he is so freaking overpowered, and I'm thinking the writers are gonna do something similar. Now, I don't think he's gonna be as overpowered as he is in the actual mythology, but I do think he's gonna be pretty dang powerful. So remember that, guys. All right, remember that, because Monkey King, if you know him in the lore, insanely overpowered. And yes, actually Prometheus does apologize, but not because of the sneak attack, but because of what he's going to do next, as he yanks Monkey King into the air with a terrifying strength. And right there, as Monkey King's falling right down Prometheus, then we get a little bit of narration that that essentially okay, check this out. Prometheus is related to the god Atlas, which was pretty neat when I looked it up, because I actually looked it up. I was like, wait, is that true? And yeah, they're related. That's pretty neat. And so right here it says that essentially Titans with outlandish strength, this is essentially the bare bar. Like, this is the bare minimum. Like, this is what the Titans are born with. Like, that's the bare minimum. Now, I'm no power scaler, but I'm pretty sure that means it's very, very impressive for Hades to have been able to take down that group of Titans, right? I'm just saying, Atlas was strong enough to hold up the sky. I don't know how much the sky weighs. I'm not gonna act like I even have a freaking clue how that works. But yeah, and yeah, Prometheus has that kind of strength. All Titans have that kind of strength. So intense, right there. As Monkey comes hurling right down, as Prometheus says, "Forgive me, Quinton Dishing. No god has been able to withstand my attacks, none except for me." As they both headbutt each other, and right there, Monkey King feels pain like he's never felt before, and even Hermes is bringing up, like, wonder what's going on here, as Prometheus wraps Monkey King with chains, and right there, Zeus says, "The most fearsome divine weapon that inflicts pain even the gods can't hardly bear." In which case, even a man like Kindan Shing might be in some danger, as almost called Prometheus Leonidas. Not Leonidas, sorry, Leon. As Prometheus jumps in the air and just right there slams Monkey King right into the ground with Dino, Atarer, Eagle's beak. And right there, Joel says a brain buster that's gonna leave a mark, as we see Monkey King just collapse on his back. He's not knocked out, but he is feeling the pain, as Prometheus stands above him, saying, "That hurt, doesn't it, Quindanshin? I know it does. That pain you feel is the pain that I know best." And then right there we get some narration on Prometheus and why he was imprisoned, because he gave fire to humanity, which humanity at the time was not ready for it, and now there's so much suffering and everything happening because of that. And so with that happening, Prometheus was imprisoned in his imprisonment, where it's not written on the records, and we got these two gods continuously torturing Prometheus in front of the Titans that lost to Zeus during the Titan monarchy. Forgive me if I mispronounced that. I'm pretty sure I did. And as these Titans continues to work all the time, excuse me, these gods continuously always beat down Prometheus over and over and over. Why? For the entertainment of the other Titans. While they're not working, they get entertainment on Prometheus getting beaten. Now, why would these Titans be cheering for the Prometheus's getting beat down? Well, because he chose to be on Zeus's side during the Titan monarchy. So he's kind of a traitor to them, a traitor to his own race. And these gods, Bai and Kratos, are just cheering on. They're like more than happy with this happening. They just feel like it's like it's fun. It's fun for the Titans and them to watch, and to watch Prometheus get beat up every day, day in and day out. And this is just his punishment, not for centuries, but for a millennia, just continuously getting wrecked until one day, Hercules decides to make his move. As he does, just bursts his way through some angels right there. But of course, he's going through by the name of Ulysses still, so he hasn't completed his 12 labors yet. He has not, but he is here. Why? Because he sees the Titans being very, very mistreated, and to him that's unjust. Even though he's all for Team Humanity, but even Titans, he's like, yeah, that's wrong. You're not supposed to treat them like that. That's like that's barbaric essentially. And as they're about to throw down with Hercules, no, not at all. Cause why? Because Prometheus actually gets in. He throws the chain around the female goddess that was beating him down. As he's like, Elysius, was it? Leave them to me. You focus on your own mission. As they are like, wait, Prometheus, what are you doing? How'd you get those chains off? And Prometheus said, yeah, I had these chains made for me, so that way they could cause me intense pain. Because Prometheus believes he deserves it. He deserves to be just absolutely tortured and brutalized for who knows how long. But right here, right now, Hercules piqued his interest, and so right now he wants to see what happens. And the female goddess just gets insanely angry, attacks Prometheus. He grabs her fist, squeezes it, causes her to fall to her knees, and she's wondering how in the world is this even possible. And Prometheus said, "Yeah, I told you these chains are specially made. Whoever has them on feels pain, feels it many, many, many times, or hundreds times over." And she can't believe it, as she's been beating Prometheus for centuries, and he was still able to withstand this. And she doesn't believe it. She goes in for an attack. Prometheus headbutts her, and she's dead right there and then, as the narration says. And yet Prometheus had been able to bear it for 30,000 years, not because of overwhelming endurance possessed by all Titans, but because of Prometheus' own overwhelming mental strength. As he stands above the Monkey King, he says, I haven't atoned for my sins yet, not by any means, but for now, I'll make you feel the pain I've felt until you surrender for thousands upon thousands of years if need be. So freaking Prometheus, he's ready for the long haul. He is ready for the long haul. He is not going to surrender. So, oh man. Well, we'll get into that. I just want to say I'm going to rate this chapter a 9 out of 10. Really good. I really, really enjoy this chapter. Prometheus, freaking great. Great character, great backstory. Now I'm wondering how in the world Monkey King is going to measure up to him. Because I know they're going to be able to give him a good backstory too. I'm just wondering how they're going to do that. But yes, fantastic story. And as I was saying, Prometheus just going in for the long haul. He is not going to surrender. I still think Monkey King is going to win this fight. And that being said, I don't think Prometheus is going to surrender, and I think Monkey King is going to have to kill Prometheus. Again, not because it's you're not trying to get revenge on him. I think just because of the rules of the game. I think that's what's going to happen. Man, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. This is, again, an excellent chapter. I really like it. And Prometheus, as I said, is ready for the long haul. Even if Sun Wukong refuses to surrender, he's going to just continue to beat down Sun Wukong till it's all finally over. So, yeah. Anyway, that concludes my review. If you listened this far, I appreciate it, and please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video if you found it entertaining. And yeah, I still think Monkey King's gonna win, but we'll see, right? Anyway, you guys have a great day and take care.